Jim Farmer here from Castaway Bait and Tackle. It's Friday the 29th of July. I'm getting ready to go out. It's early morning. I should be out on the water by, say, 7 o'clock. I just got to make a quick stop before I go out. But wanted to touch base with you guys and tell you guys what I've been doing to catch fish. Just got back from Lake Guntersville probably a week ago and caught a lot of fish over there and a lot of largemouth, but it's time to get back into the spotted bass and striper fishing here on Lanier. So as I go out this morning, I'll tell you guys the game plan that I'm using to catch fish. What I'm doing is I'm going out early in the morning, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm hitting my brush piles. And when I'm coming up on the brush piles, early in the morning there's still a little bit of top water. Actually there's top water throughout the day, but early in the morning is probably your best chance to get a nice bass on top water. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get out on the lake and I'm going to kind of just start approaching my brush piles one by one. As I come up to my brush piles, what I'm doing is I'm throwing top water. And as I'm coming up on the brush pile, about the only top water I'm throwing right now is my emerald popper, and this is it right here. This has been going strong throughout the summer. Every once in a while we get a lull in the action, but bass are still chasing this thing, especially in low light conditions. And looks like this morning it's going to be a little bit of overcast skies. It's going to be a little more low light than it has been with these bluebird skies. We're going to have a little wind out of the west, and instead of having these mid-90 degree temperatures, we're going to have something more along the lines of the upper 80s today. So I kind of expect us to get some topwater bass first thing this morning. So once I get done with that, once I get done with the topwater, get a little closer to my brush piles, I'm going to start drop shotting. What I'm using with my drop shot is I'm using a little I like using the Ultra Point Mustad hooks. This is them right there. I like using number 2s and number 4s. They got a little wider gap, and it's no twist. It's got a little swivel in there so it doesn't twist up. I like the hook because it's a smaller wire, but it seems to be pretty tough, so I'm using that right there. I'm also using 3/8 ounce weights right here for my drop shots, and what I've done is I've taken a little pool noodle here, made some holes in it, and I've pre-rigged my drop shot rig so I'll have them ready to go when I get out on the lake. And so this way I only have to tie one knot, but that's my pre-rigged drop shots, and I'm going to be doing a lot of that this morning. Once I hit a brush pile with top water, I'm going to go ahead and get on top of the brush and start drop shotting. So a little bit of drop shot. If the fish is kind of swimming around in the upper column and the drop shot really isn't working and the top water isn't working, then I'm going to go to something like a fish head spin with a super fluke on it. I've been using pearl, and that's been working real good. Something in the 1/4 ounce to maybe 3/8 ounce, something like that, but throwing that over the top of the brush piles has been working too. So we're going to do a little bit of that as far as the bass goes, and then I'm going to try and find some stripers, and we're going to drop the Ben Parker spoon on them. I've been doing that, and I just found a new school of stripers. Doesn't look like they're getting any pressure, so I'm going to hit that a little later in the morning and see if we can't pull up a nice striper or two on the spoon. So basically that's what I've been doing. I've been drop shotting a little bit and just catching the bass over the brush piles, and a little bit of top water. It seems like the top water's just been going really good this summer, so a little bit of top water, and I'm going to spoon some stripers after that. So stick with me here and we'll see you out on the lake. That second one on the emerald popper, it's about 11:30, almost lunchtime. We're out here on a point. Lisa's getting them on the drop shot. I'm getting them on the popper. This seems to be a pretty good one here.
You get the net for you?
We might want to net him.
What?
All right, check this guy out. That's that emerald popper. I've been using it just steady for months now and busting him on top water with this thing. Another nice bass. He's probably a little over 3, maybe 3.5, but another good one on the top water. They're just busted this thing this morning. All right.